Hey, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial because I've been doing like different things with my makeup recently, even though I've only done earlier did a get ready with me for school that showed my makeup routine, but it's changed drastically because that was like at the beginning of 10th grade year. This is almost at the end of 10th grade year. So I'm about to show you all the different things that I do with my makeup now. PSA, I'm not gonna be looking at the camera like y'all looking y'all up in the face because I need to see what I'm doing. I don't wear primer because usually in the morning I just put on my moisturizer and my sunscreen, and that's like kind of tacky, so I just use that as my primer. But I use the Fit Me Dewy Smooth foundation, normal to dry, and 330 Toffee. But I mix this with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer in shade Dark 18W. And I just mix these together because I feel like by itself, the Fit Me, for me, is a little bit too much coverage. But I think now I'm probably gonna start wearing like a bigger ratio because usually I do half and half, but my dark spots are showing through half the time, and I think I'm just gonna like switch up the ratio and like do 70% Fit Me and then like the rest the ColourPop. I have to do down my neck. I might need to get my summer shade now, but last time I did my makeup for my birthday, and I didn't go down my neck, and so there was just a line from my, just right there where you could see the makeup. I did not like that, so now I just gotta remind myself to always put it on my neck. And with my forehead, I'm always hesitant to put so much on my forehead because I just realized I was supposed to do my eyebrows first. I always forget because I've been doing it different recently. I put on my eyebrows first so I can blend it out with the rest, but I keep on forgetting to do that. Anyways, we're just gonna keep on moving, and then I'm gonna do my eyebrows after this. For my eyebrows, I use this random pomade that I got from TJ Maxx. It's Enhancing Brow Pomade by Exemic, New York. The shade is Umber, so I don't know. But also, I think mine's was dried out, so I try to like mix it with setting spray because I saw that on TikTok. But I think I mixed too much because now it's like too wet. But I don't want it like have it dry out and have me to have to do. I don't want to have to dry it out and then me have to add setting spray again and then do it all too much. But with my eyebrows, let me not speak so I can get this right. Okay, so with my eyebrows, I realized that the reason why they're not identical is I thought it's because my eyebrows, like the top of them don't match, but it's because this starts way lower than this. Well, it's not way lower, but it's enough difference. I see it every time I do my eyebrows. I just put on way too much. Hello. And then I'm just gonna shake them up with my concealer. But I use the Fit Me concealer. I use two different shades, but recently I used this for my eyebrows because it's close to my skin tone, and then I use this for my under eyes. This is the shade 30 Honey Meal. And then also just yesterday I just started doing it, just using the concealer under my eyes because I noticed that it's so hard to blend out when you use the concealer on top. And I realized, oh, it's probably because other people are just using their foundation, because I thought everybody was just using the concealer. Okay. I thought everybody was just using the concealer, because they never like showed them switching until I recently saw this other video of them switching. They were like, oh, I use my foundation so it can be like, so I can actually blend. I'm just gonna put on my concealer so I can let it sit. Because also, I recently did it without letting my concealer sit, and it actually does make such a difference, because when I did it with just going straight in after I put it on, like, it basically disappeared. It basically just blended in to my foundation. And then recently also, I've been trying to not to put so much right here, because then when I'm actually out during the day, I don't like how harsh this line is. So I try to fix it. And I'm gonna use this fluffy brush for my concealer. And then this is where I put on my blush. So recently I just bought the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. Oh, I was about to say concealer. In the shade Gorge Orange. Because usually I wear a pink blush. Like, it's not baby pink, but it's really close to baby pink. But I wanted to try orange lips because I've just been seeing so many people with orange blush and it looks really pretty. And then I just blend it out with a brush, because I used to blend out my blush with a beauty blender, but I saw that the beauty blender soaked up too much and then there would be basically no blush left. And that's just a waste of my product, so I'll just use a brush. Also, I'm so excited because in June, my braces should be coming off, or it might even be at my next appointment, which is May 10th or something. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. I always go back in with my beauty blender so I can get the edges so it's not as harsh. And then I'm gonna go a little bit up here. So whatever's left. Go a little right here. And then I set it with my e.l.f. powder blush in bright pink. Just because I like to use these two because it works as a good transition. It's so pretty. As you can tell, I really like blush. Then after that, I go in with my Juvia's Place contour. I go in with the darkest shade. This is the tan palette. I go in with the darkest shade of this palette. And really, I just like to look sun-kissed, so I just go around like the edges to really bring in the kiss. I used to contour my nose, but when I actually look at my makeup like up close or like in person or just like in the mirror, I don't like that little line down my nose. So I just go over it a little bit, but then also when I go back in with my pressed powder, I kind of like add contour, reverse contour, because I highlight my nose a little bit. Also, I kind of, well, not naturally per se, but I already like look like I have contour on because all my dark spots are like right in this area. So it already looks like my cheeks are just chiseled kind of. And then I go in with my Essence Keep It Covered Powder Long Wear and 60 Medium Tan. And I go in with my powder puff. And I just brighten up. Because I don't actually set for real. Just because I just don't. Because I don't like the little matte look. So I just go in these areas so I can like brighten it back up. And then I kind of snatch my nose. Because I feel like this looks way better than the dark line that was on my nose. Because also, I don't really contour for the look of like to have a skinny nose or anything. I just contour because I just like the look. I guess that means I like the skinny nose, but not really. I don't know how to like say it. And then I first do my liner, which recently I've been having so much trouble with doing my liner for some reason, because I'll go out and this one will be straight and then this one will go up a little bit, or it'll be opposite, because I've been trying to do recently, like do more up concealer, not concealer, eyeliner, but for some reason I can do it on the side but can't do it on the side. But first, since it's the easy part, I'm gonna add my dots, go over the ones I have, and I add more. And then sometimes I go over my pimples. Now, for the real moment of truth. Oh, Jesus. Half the time, I end up with two wings, always on this eye. It's never on this one, it's always on this one. I'm letting it dry so that I can just go over it with concealer, because usually I'm in a rush, so I end up going over it with my beauty blender, so now my beauty blender has a lot of black dots. But I'm going to let that dry. But I have 3 mascaras. I only like this one. This is waterproof from Wet n Wild. It's not waterproof. I went in the pool with it. Eyes smoky, real smoky. And then also, I feel like there's not that much foundation. There's not that much mascara in it, because I bought it during the summer and ran out like 3 weeks later. I thought mascara was supposed to last longer than that, because I've had this one for a good while. Good while. And I'm still not out, but technically this is expired. But I bought this one because I didn't realize that they weren't both extra volume. I just saw the volume part, but this is crazy volume. This barely does anything. It's just like a regular mascara, so I don't really like it. But usually I just use this one. Half the time, I don't care enough to get the mascara that's on my eye off, and I don't care this time either. But I'm going to do, well, I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna let the mascara dry and stuff, but then I'm gonna do my black eyeliner with this Jumbo eye pencil from LA Colors. Have I been saying the stuff yeah, I've been saying the stuff I've been using. And then also, I showed this in like a little TikTok, but at TJ Maxx, I got the Better Than Chocolate palette by Too Faced for, I think it was like $15-20 maybe. And I was like, this has to be a deal, because Too Faced, it's pretty expensive, like obviously compared to drugstore. And I was like, let me get this, because I've been looking for a good nude palette, and I love like the color stories. This also, like, the shimmers are so pretty, especially this blue. I might put this one today. This purple, but the nudes are so pretty and they're so pigmented. Like, even that, it does so much. And then the blue, so pretty. But I haven't been using it recently because I haven't done my makeup in forever, actually. I just did my makeup for the first time in like a month yesterday. And I was saying to myself that I really want to like wear makeup the rest of the school year, because school's almost over with. And I want to actually use my eyeshadow palettes, because I have about 6 or 7 colorful eyeshadow palettes that I never use, because I barely ever wear colorful makeup, even though it's really surprising because my nails are really colorful and I mostly just wear colorful clothes. But I haven't been doing my makeup, so I haven't been putting on eyeshadow. The most I've been doing recently is putting on mascara, and then also when I'm really lazy, I just fill in my eyebrows and like go over it with mascara so they can look darker, and to like fill in the spaces and fill in the gaps. But now I think, is my mascara? Nope, it's not dry, but I think it's dry enough so where I can do it. Oh my gosh, because I don't like to pull my eye. I don't like to pull my eye because then it creases right here. I'm just gonna pull it a little. It's so cute. And I'm gonna do my lips. Okay, so I did my lips with this random this is eyeliner, but it's Ruby Kisses. I got this from the hair store. It's like a dark brown. Well, it's called deep brown. And then this lip gloss that I got from Shein. It's called So Yummy. It's this cute orange, like coral color. And then I'm just gonna do my highlight. I use this totally. My eyeshadow just fell out. I'm gonna use this Totally Plastic it's the BH and Iggy collab. So I don't know where you can find this, but I'm gonna use this top shade. I'm just gonna go over a little bit. I'm gonna pick that up. Good thing is a shade I barely ever use. Then I can just kind of blend it out so it's not just a dot. And sometimes I go over my eyes with it. I don't know why I did that weird angle. And then set it. I use the Milani Make It Last, but I also have this one, the e.l.f. Microfine Mist. Obviously, I use this one a lot, and I usually just drench myself in setting spray. I drench myself so then it's like dewy, and that's why this is so out, because I didn't do it with this one because I just didn't know I didn't think to do it that way. Now my lips are wet, but now you can see. But now I'm doing it. So when this one runs out, I'm just gonna use the rest of this, and I don't know which one I'm gonna rebuy. But then also, I saw the TikTok to where you're supposed to like, so your peach fuzz isn't showing, you just like pat it down with your powder puff. Also, it really, like, when you actually let it dry down, it really sets my face because I was sitting on the couch yesterday and it's like a beige couch. I was with my face all over that thing and ain't nothing come off. So I'm gonna pick that eyeshadow up off the floor and I'm gonna do the outro. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm gonna have to like actually like set that eyeshadow back into its palette because it's gone. But I can fix it. I most definitely can fix it. But anyways, this is the look. I don't usually wear lashes just because I hate waiting for them to dry. But yeah. Bye. Okay, so I fixed it. It's not as pretty as before because obviously I don't have flower stamps. But I did fix it. But I think I added too much alcohol because it's a little mushy. But it's fine.